Namaskar, everyone. How are you all doing? I hope you're keeping well in health, mind, and spirit. My name is Radhika. I facilitate the yoga asanas and meditation at the Prama Wellness Center at the retreats. Today, I would like to present a short basic video on yoga and detoxification. So I will be presenting a very short, deep diaphragmatic breathing exercise followed by several yoga postures, mudra and bandha, which is beneficial for the elimination of toxins and strengthening of the digestive system. So most of the yoga postures which I will be presenting and demonstrating, for the exception of the twisting postures and the mudra exercise, will involve holding of the breath. It's also known as breath retention or kumbhaka in Sanskrit. We will be holding the posture for about 8 seconds. Okay, and the reason why we are holding the breath for a certain length of time is so that when we are in the posture, we are able to feel the subtle sustained pressure on the target organ and gland, and this is going to activate, stimulate the glands and hence regulate the production and the function of hormones in the bloodstream. And besides this benefit, holding the breath is also beneficial to quieten and calm the mind, relax the nerves, and it is also beneficial for the cleansing process to take place during this period. Okay, so it is crucial for us to just be in the poses and hold the breath for about 8 seconds. I will give the verbal cue and the count, and then you can do it together with me. And I also strongly urge all of you to focus on your breath and to engage your deep breathing. So as you practice these postures, these yoga asanas, just breathe in deeply and feeling as you breathe in deeply, you're re-energizing, revitalizing your body. Okay, bringing in more oxygen into the body, all right, and improving the blood circulation and lymph circulation in the body. And as you exhale out deeply, just feel that you're releasing all the unwanted toxins, build-up toxins in the body completely out. Okay, and this is also a preventative measure against diseases or illnesses in the body. And when we are able to exhale out completely and focus on the energy of exhalation, we are also bringing about a balance in the mental state and bringing about mental composure and equipoise, and lead to less mental suffering. All right. And I also want to say that for this video presentation, I have intentionally chosen to give basic alignment cues so that all of us, including the beginners who are watching this program, will be able to follow. And all of us will be able to practice this in a very safe, in a very sensitive way, without injury. Okay, so I hope you will enjoy this very short practice with me, and let's just go with this flow. Namaste, Namaskar. I am going to present now a short deep diaphragmatic breathing exercise, and before I do that, I just want to briefly go through what it is about. Okay, so we're going to engage our diaphragm muscle to breathe in deeply and to breathe out deeply. So the diaphragm is a thin, dome-shaped layer of muscle and tendon which separates the abdominal cavity from the chest cavity. It is the primary muscle responsible for the respiration process. Okay? So as we breathe in, the diaphragm contracts, the chest expands, the ribs and the lungs expands, and the diaphragm flattens down into the abdominal cavity. Air rushes in, and it pushes the abdominal organs down and outwards. So that's why when we breathe in, our belly protrudes forward. And as we exhale, the diaphragm muscle relaxes, releases, and it comes back to its original position. Air rushes out, okay? And it pulls the abdominal organs back in and upwards. So when we breathe out, the belly sinks in towards the spine. So we are going to observe these movements as we breathe. So let's just begin. So sit in a simple cross-legged posture, and if you have very tight hips, tight back, very tight hamstrings, then I'm going to encourage all of you to sit on some kind of a height. Okay, maybe you can sit on 1 or 2 or 3 folded blankets, and you're going to sit in such a way that your knees are slightly lower than your hips. Okay, and your lower abdomen is soft and relaxed, and there's no pinching on the inner groins. All right, so maintain a long and erect spine, and you're sitting with an awareness that the crown of the head is aligned all the way down towards the pelvic floor. Now, very gently close your eyes and just very slowly start to observe your breath. And I would like you to just take your right hand and bring it onto your lower abdomen or the belly, and then bring your left palm and place it to where your heart space is. Continue to notice your breath before we go into the deep diaphragmatic exercise. Now, as you breathe in, feel your chest, your ribs, and your lungs expanding, and the belly protruding forward. And as you exhale, feel the chest contracting. Feel the belly sinking in towards the spine. Continue to observe your belly protruding forward as you inhale and sinking in as you exhale. Keep your shoulders relaxed away from the ears and relax the head, relax your face. Slowly, we're going to soften into this awareness of diaphragmatic breathing. Gently release your hands and your palms down towards the knees and the thighs. Just breathe in and breathe out normally. Observe your breath. Observe the sensations in your physical body, sensations in your mind. And when you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes. So that was a very short deep diaphragmatic breathing exercise. And what happens is that when the diaphragm muscle contracts and releases during the process of the breathing, it massages, stimulates and activates the abdominal organs, therefore strengthens the organs of digestion. Okay? And it also switches on the parasympathetic nervous system during this process, which is all about rest and digestion. The first exercise which I'm going to demonstrate is called the Utkepa Mudra. It's a kicking exercise which activates the nerves and the muscles of the abdominal region. All right, so let's do it together. I'm going to demonstrate. We're going to lie down on the back, on our backs. We're going to bring the legs together, feet together, arms by the side of the body. Keep your chest open, collarbones broad. And just observe on your breath. Before we do this kicking exercise, we're just going to breathe in and out consciously. And just bring the attention of your awareness to the organs of your stomach. Now, very slowly, we're going to take a deep breath in. And as we exhale, we're going to bend both the knees and bring both the knees towards the chest. And I'm going to hug the middle of my shins with both my hands. Now I'm going to take a deep breath in. And as I exhale, I'm going to kick my legs forward and out and down to the floor. So like this, I'm going to do the kicking exercise for about 6 to 8 times. So let's do it together again. Inhale, bring the knees towards the chest. Exhale, kick the legs forward and out. Inhale, knees towards the chest. Exhale, kick forward and down. Again, inhale, knees towards the chest, flex your feet. Exhale, kick forward and down. Inhale, knees towards the chest, kick forward, out and down. One last time. Inhale, pull the knees towards the chest, elbows out to the sides, flex the feet. Exhale, kick. And bring the legs gently down to the floor. You just observe here for a moment your breathing. And notice the sensation around the organs of your stomach. And then very slowly you can open your eyes. Bring the legs together, bend the knees and gently roll over to the right side and come into the sitting position. So what we just did just now together is a mudra called Utkepa Mudra. It's a strong kicking exercise which activates the nerves and the muscles of the abdomen. Yeah. Okay, so this is very beneficial if we do it first thing in the morning after we awake and arise. All right. So as you have seen, we laid down on our backs, okay, and we brought the knees together towards the chest, and we kicked the legs forward and out vigorously and strongly. Now, when you bring your legs down gently. So like that, we will kick about 6 to 8 times. And after the kicking, we're going to come out of that and we're going to drink a glass of water. Okay, it is preferable if it is lukewarm, so try not to have it very cold or hot. So we're going to drink the water, and if it is possible, and if you have a straw, use a straw to drink the water, only because we have been sleeping, so there's a lot of toxic, toxin accumulation in the teeth, the mouth, and the tongue. Or otherwise, you can go brush your teeth and then come drink the water. So this kicking, and with combination of drinking, is going to wake up the sluggish digestive system, the sluggish lymphatic system, and it's going to stimulate the organs of digestion. Okay, so after we have drank the water, what we have to do next is, if you're wearing a nightshirt, just roll the nightshirt up until you expose the navel area. This is the seat or the fire of digestion, all right? The space. And just allow the space to be cooled, okay? And then you just walk around the room a few times, just walk around. And this has a nice effect of cleaning the bowels afterwards, okay? And when we are doing this kicking exercise, it is important that we keep silent and focus the mind. So it has a calming effect on the body and mind, and we can feel the benefit, the effect of this kicking more. Okay? It strengthens the digestive system and relieves constipation. The next posture, which I'm going to demonstrate, is called the bellows posture, or Bhastrikasana. It is also known as the wind-releasing asana. And I'm going to do it for 4 rounds. We're going to lie on our backs, and we are going to hold the posture for about 8 seconds, right? So let's do it together. I'm going to lie down on my back. So here we are beginning in the Supta Tadasana position. So either the inner edges of the big toes or the inner knees will have to touch each other. Okay, extend your feet, point the toes straight up. Now, keeping the left leg strong, heavy, and rooted down to the floor, I'm going to bend my right knee. As I exhale, I'm going to scoot my right knee towards the chest and gently gliding it towards the armpit. Either you hold behind the thigh or in the middle of both your shins with both your hands. Elbows out to the sides, shoulders down away from the ears. Hold your breath. Keep the face relaxed. 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, slowly release the right leg back and down. Now inhale, exhale, pull the belly in and up. Bend the left knee, scoot the left knee towards the chest and gently glide it towards the left armpit. Right, elbows out to the side, flex your feet, point the toes straight up. Release the shoulders away from the ears. Holding the breath. 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, slowly release the left leg forward and down. Now inhale, exhale, curl the tail in, pull the navel in and up. Bend both the knees and bring both the knees towards your chest. Flex your feet, pointing the toes up, shoulders away from the ears, hips are level. 6, 7, 8. And then slowly inhale, release the legs forward and down. And just notice your breath. We're going to do the second round. And gently take a breath in. Exhale, pull the belly in and up. Bend the right knee and bring the right knee towards the chest and glide it towards the right armpit. Flex both your feet. Press the top of the left thigh down to the floor. Relax the shoulders away from the ears, holding the breath. 6, 7, 8. Slowly inhale, release the leg forward and down. Again, inhale, exhale, pull the skin of the belly in and up to the spine, bend the left knee, bring the left knee towards the left armpit, elbows out to the side, shoulders relaxed away from the ears, flex your feet. Hold the breath, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, slowly release the left leg forward and down. Again, inhale, exhale, pull the belly in and up, bend both the knees, bring both the knees towards the chest, flex your feet, point the toes up, shoulders away from the ears. Hold the breath, 5, 6, 7, 8. Slowly release the legs forward and down. Take a moment here again to observe your breath and the sensation around the belly. Now I'm going to do the next 2 rounds, and here I'm going to just introduce a little bit of a modification for people who cannot bring both the knees towards the chest and then release both the legs forward and down together, all right, to end the asana. So I'm going to bring in a little bit of a modification. So again, come into the Supta Tadasana position, point the toes up, press the top thighs down. Now inhale, exhale, curl the tail and pull the belly in and up. Bend the right knee and bring the right knee towards the right armpit, elbows out to the side, hips and the pelvis level. Hold your breath. 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, slowly release the leg forward and down. Inhale, exhale, bend the left knee towards the left armpit, shoulders away from the ears, elbows out to the side, flex both your feet, press the top of the right thigh down to the floor. Holding the breath, keep the lift and the openness on your chest, broadening across your collarbones. And 8, slowly inhale, release the leg forward and down. Okay, now again, inhale, exhale, pull the belly in and up. First bend the right knee, bring it towards the chest, followed by the left knee, and bring both of them towards the chest. Hug the middle of your shins with both your hands, flex your feet, shoulders away from the ears, holding your breath. 6, 7, 8. Inhale, release the right leg forward and followed by the left. Take it slow, steady and easy. And the last round, again, bring the legs and the feet together, squeeze both the legs together, press the back of the legs down, keeping the left leg active on the floor, bend the right knee, bring the right knee towards the right armpit, elbows out to the side, hips level, face relaxed. 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, slowly release the leg forward and down. Again, inhale, exhale, pull the belly in and up, bend the left knee, bring the left knee towards the left armpit, holding the middle of the shin with both the hands. Press the top of the right thigh down, flex your feet, elbows out to the side, holding the breath, shoulders away from the ears. And 8. Inhale, slowly release. And again, inhale, exhale, pull the belly in and up, and bend the right knee first towards the chest, followed by the left. Bringing the knees above your navel, hugging the shins with both your hands, elbows out to the side, flex your feet. Hold your breath. Shoulders back and down away from the ears. And 8. Inhale, slowly release the knee right, followed by the left. And then from here, you're just going to let go. Out to the side, arms to the side of the body, palms pointing up, pressing the top shoulders down to continue to keep the lift and opening on your chest. Neck and head long. Relax your breath. Notice the sensation on your abdomen, the chest region. Slowly, you can bring the legs together and then bend the knees towards the chest. Just cradle side side, and then slowly roll over to the right side in the fetal position. Head to knee, knee to head, and up. So that was the bellows posture or the Bhastrikasana. And I'm just going to briefly talk about the benefits of that asana. Okay. It strengthens the organs of digestion, okay, so therefore strengthening the digestive system. It relieves constipation. And we have the maximum benefit if we can incorporate this movement together with a kicking exercise which we did earlier on and the water drinking system. It will really clean the bowels out, okay, keeping both the body and the mind light. The next posture which I'm going to demonstrate is a lying down twist, Jatara Parivartanasana. It's a revolved belly twist. I'm going to do it for 2 rounds. We don't have to hold our breath here. We will be breathing in and breathing out normally. Alright, so let us all lie down on our backs again. I'm going to demonstrate. Now we are lying down in the supine position on our back for the Jatara Parivartanasana, revolved abdomen belly twist. So again, you're going to extend and straighten and stretch your legs forward and bring the legs and the feet in the Supta Tadasana position. All right. Now inhale, exhale. You're going to curl the tail and pull the navel in and up. You're going to bend both the knees towards the chest, higher than the navel, and you're going to squeeze the legs as you continue flexing your feet. All right, now you're going to inhale, extend your arms out to the sides, like opening the arms like the wings of a butterfly. Either your palms are up or palms down, doesn't matter, just extend through the entire length of your arms. Now inhale, exhale, pull the belly in and up. You're going to roll the thighs and the knees over to the right side, just halfway down towards the floor. You can go down a little bit lower, but resist the tendency to drop the knees and thighs all the way down to the floor. Now you're going to press both the shoulders down and pin the left shoulder down to the floor. Either you look up to the sky or turn the neck and the head to the opposite direction, or you can turn and look at the same side of the twist. Just notice how your neck feels. And then very slowly, you're going to inhale, exhale, pull the belly in and up. You're going to roll the skin of the belly, the ribs and the chest all the way towards the left side. Keep the opening on your chest and the broadening across your collarbones. And then inhale, exhale, vertebrae by vertebrae, come back to the center. Okay? You can bring the feet down to the floor. Just release the lumbar spine a little bit. Arms extended out to the sides and notice the sensation between your shoulder blades. Yeah. Now inhale, lift the feet off the floor and bring the knees higher than the navel. Flex your feet, point the toes up. Now inhale, exhale, curl the tail in, pull the navel in and up, and you're going to roll the thighs and the knees towards the left. Just come down halfway. Keep your feet flexed to protect the knee joints. Now bring the shoulders down to the floor. Pin the right shoulder down. Either you look up to the sky or turn to the same direction as the twist, or to the opposite side. Notice the sensation on your neck. Keep breathing. Now inhale, exhale, pull the belly in and up and roll the skin of the belly, ribs and the chest all the way towards the right side and drop the right side of the diaphragm towards the floor more. And then inhale, exhale, come back to the center, vertebrae by vertebrae. So now I'm going to do the second round of Jatara Parivartanasana, revolved belly twist, on the right and the left side. But this time I'm going to bring in a little bit of a modification or variation to the pose. I'm going to use a block. I'm going to take the block and place it to the side of my right hip. And I'm going to either lend the bottom knee or the bottom foot, all right, on top of the block. And this allows me to stay in the position longer, more relaxed and comfortable. So I'm going to start now. Okay, so I'm going to extend my legs forward, flexing my feet. Inhale, exhale, I'm going to bend both the knees towards the chest, higher than the navel. Okay, I'm going to flex my feet and extend my arms out to the side, either the palms pointing up or pressing down, it doesn't matter. Just extend through the entire length of your arms and feel the space between your shoulder blades. Now inhale, exhale, curl the tail and pull the navel in and up, and you're going to roll the thighs and the knees over to the right side. So position the block in such a way the bottom knee rests on the block or the bottom foot. Keep the feet flexed and bring the shoulders down to the floor and pin the left shoulder down, descend the shoulder blades down. Yeah, either you look up to the ceiling or turn the neck and head to the opposite direction or towards the same direction of the twist. Breathe, feel the expansion and broadness across the collarbones. And then inhale, exhale, bring the neck and the head back to the center, and slowly you're going to lift the knees back to the center and unwind from the twist. Bring the feet down, readjust yourself back on the mat again, and bring the block towards the left side of your hip. Again, extend the arms out to the side. Okay, either the palms up or palms pressing down, and extend and spread through your fingers. Now bend both the knees towards your chest, higher than the navel. Okay, squeeze the legs as you continue to flex your feet and point the toes up to the sky. Again, notice the sensation at the space between your shoulder blades as you extend your arms out to the side. Inhale, exhale, curl the tail and pull the navel in and up, and roll the knees and thighs over to the left side. Okay, either the bottom knee is pressing onto the block or the bottom foot. Flex your feet and press the shoulders down. Pin the right shoulder blade down to the floor. Inhale, exhale, pull the belly in and up, and roll the skin of the belly, ribs and the chest over to the right side, and drop the right side of the diaphragm more towards the floor. Either you can rotate your neck and head to the opposite arm, or just simply look up, or you can turn it to the side of the twist. Notice how it feels on your neck and your head. And then inhale, exhale, curl the tail and pull the navel in and up, and slowly lift the knees back towards the center position, and slowly drop the feet down. Bring the arms by the side of the body, feet out to the side, knees together in the constructive rest position. Stay here for a moment to observe the sensation of your breath around your belly region, chest, shoulders, shoulder blades. And continue to gently press the top of the shoulders down to keep your chest lifted and open and the collarbones broad. And slowly release. You're going to bring the feet together. And again, draw the knees towards the chest. Hug the middle part of the shins with both your hands. Flex your feet. And then just cradle side to side to release the lumbar and the sacrum. And continue to massage the abdominals. And then slowly roll over to the right side in the fetal position. Head to knee, knee to head. and gently lower the forehead down. Use the weight of your hands to lift yourself back up again. So what we just did is called Jatara Parivartanasana, revolved belly twist. Okay, when we are lying down on the floor, really open your arms out wide to the side and feel the space between your shoulder blades and the opening between your shoulder blades. Okay, and we did that twist for about 2 rounds, and we can stay in that for between 30 seconds to about 1 minute. And remember to keep breathing. There is no breath retention here. Keep breathing. So I will just outline briefly some benefits for the twisting. Twisting, it stimulates the digestive fire and cleans the digestive tract, okay, thereby ensuring the proper functioning of digestion and assimilation. It aids detoxification by the squeezing and the twisting around the abdominal region, okay, and it just washes the abdomen clean. It also helps to detoxify and energize the spine. The next asana is a seated asana that I'm going to demonstrate. It's called the Yoga Mudra or Yoga Asana. We are going to do it for 4 rounds with breath retention. So I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay. All right. So first, I'm just going to extend the legs forward in the Dandasana position. Straight extended legs forward, and then from this position I'm going to just bend my leg one at a time into the cross-legged seated position. Okay, so when you're sitting in this position, just make sure that your knees are gently lower than your hips. Okay, so if your lower spine is rounding, okay, or you have very tight hamstrings, short hamstrings and tight back groins, then it is important for you to sit on more height. Okay, sit on more height and lengthen the spine upwards. Right? So from this position, roll the shoulders back and down and scoot the shoulder blades in to open and lift the chest. So I'm going to take my arms back, my hands back, right hand holding on to the left hand wrist. So soften the grip on the left hand wrist. Shoulders back and away. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, hinge from the hip, fold forward, lift the chin, lift the chest, and then slowly extend the trunk all the way down, and see if you can bring the forehead down to the floor or project it close towards the floor, buttock bones down. Hold the breath. Keep the face relaxed. 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, lift the chin, look forward, and vertebrae by vertebrae come back to the center. All right? And again, take a breath in, roll the shoulders back and down, keep the chest lifted and open, broaden through the collarbones, and slowly inhale, exhale, hinge from the hip. Fold forward, lift the chin, lift the chest, and then very slowly extend all the way down towards the floor. Forehead touching the ground if possible, buttocks down. Holding the breath. 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, lift the chin, look forward, and slowly vertebrae by vertebrae come back to the center. So now I will continue with the next 2 rounds, but for the next 2 rounds, okay, I'm going to use a block okay, a nice form of a support for the forehead. So this is for those who find it really difficult to fall all the way forward and bringing the forehead down to the floor or projecting closer to the floor, or if your neck is strained or the head is just too heavy for the head, you may want to have some support underneath the forehead. So we'll take a block. So either you can position it flat down, okay, or bring it one level higher, or bring it to its highest, like that, okay. But when we fall forward, remember to extend the neck without compressing, and then bring the forehead down. All right. So again, right hand holding on wrist, roll the shoulders back and down. Inhale, exhale, hinge from the hips, fall forward, and then slowly bringing the center of the forehead down onto the block. Relax the grip on the left hand wrist, elbows out to the side, shoulders relaxed, hold your breath. 6, 7, 8. Inhale, lift the chin, look forward, and vertebrae by vertebrae come back up to the center. Okay, the last round. Inhale, lift the spine. Exhale, roll the shoulders back and down. Lift and open the chest, broaden through the collarbones. And again, inhale, exhale, hinge from the hip. Fold forward, lift the chin, lift the chest, and then slowly dropping the center of the forehead down towards the block. Keep the face relaxed, shoulders away from the ears. Holding the breath. 6, 7, 8. Inhale, lift the chin, look forward, and vertebrae by vertebrae coming back towards the center, and then release the hands down. And I would like to also say that when we are folding forward, okay, bringing the forehead down to the floor or onto the block, remember not to lift the sit bones away from the floor, okay. Buttock has to be always down. All right. So we just did 4 rounds of the asana yoga mudra, or the yoga asana, and I would like to just highlight a few benefits for this posture. Okay, so since we are applying gentle gradual pressure on the abdomen, okay, it strengthens the organs of the abdomen and hence strengthens the digestive system. Okay, and also this asana has a revitalizing effect on the liver, spleen, and the heart. So if we practice this asana properly and with regularity, it has the capacity to cure a lot of ailments, right, of these organs. Okay. The next yoga posture I'm going to demonstrate is called the long salutation posture, or in Sanskrit is also called Dirgha Pranam. So we are going to again do it for 4 rounds, and this also has a breath retention of 8 seconds. So I will talk through it. So let us do it. I'm going to demonstrate. And if you have any knee issues, okay, you can have a blanket folded like this and bring your knees on top of the blanket, okay. Or if you have hip issues, for instance, hip or knee issues, you can also take a blanket and then just bring it, all right, underneath your buttocks like that, and we're going to tuck the toes under and sit in this way, right? But otherwise you can just do it without any blanket. So I'm going to come and sit on my knees. My toes are tucked under. My buttock is resting on my heels. Okay, this is also giving a good stretch to my toes. Okay, all right, so I'm going to take a deep breath in, lengthening my spine. And I'm going to bring my arms up and over my head into the prayer position. My inner upper arms in line with my ears. I'm going to inhale, exhale, roll the shoulders back and down. I'm going to hinge from my hips, fold forward. I'm going to stretch the mat away drop the forehead down and hold the breath. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. I'm going to pull the mat closer towards me, and I'm going to lift up vertebrae by vertebrae. And then exhale, I'm going to release my arms down to the sides. Okay? Again, inhale, roll the shoulders back and down. Extend my arms out to the sides and up over my head, palms touching each other. And then exhale, I'm going to fold forward from my hips, maintaining the inner upper arms in line with my ears, pulling the mat away, fully exhaling, and start to hold the breath. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. I'm going to pull the mat towards me, and then slowly I'm going to come back up vertebrae by vertebrae, and gently exhale, release my arms back and down. We're going to do 2 more rounds, and I'm going to show it a little differently, a little bit of a modification, still with my toes tucked under. Okay, I'm going to inhale, extending my arms all the way up, bringing my palms in the prayer position, rolling the shoulders back and down. Inhale, exhale. I'm going to slowly, fold forward from the hip. I'm going to bring my arms down first, and then from here I'm going to push the mat away, and then slowly drop the forehead, crown of the head down. Hold the breath. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. Lift the chin. You're going to look forward, and then you're going to pull the mat towards you, and then slowly lift the arms up. Exhale. Release the arms down to the sides of the body. Okay, one last round. Take a breath in, and slowly bring your arms up over your head, hands in the prayer position. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold from the hip. You're going to bring the arms forward and down, let the fingers touch the ground, and then push the mat away, and slowly drop the forehead, crown of the head down. Hold your breath. Long spine, long side body. 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, lift the chin, look forward, and pull the mat towards you, and slowly come back up, lifting the arms up last. Exhale, release the arms back down. Okay, so these are the 4 rounds, but I'm just going to show you, if you have trouble with tucking your toes under, then you can try in this position. You can tuck your toes out and just sit in this Vajrasana position. You can take your arms up, okay, and then exhale. You can bring your arms down and then lean forward. Slowly drop the forehead down. So you can also do in this way. Hold your breath for 8 seconds, and then lift the chin, look forward, pulling the mat in towards you, and then lift your arms up to the side and down. You can also do that. Okay? All right. So that was Dirga Pranam, or long salutation posture. Okay, so we did it for 4 rounds and holding the breath for 8 seconds. Okay, and the benefits, okay, again, as we are folding forward, we're putting compression to the organs of the stomach. So this helps to improve and strengthen the digestive system. Okay, and this also helps to relieve constipation, loosens the bloated stomach, relieves gas. Okay, all right. The next asana or posture which we are going to do together is a twist, a seated twist, okay, called Parivita Siddhasana, right? And here we're not going to hold our breath, it's just normal inhalation and exhalation. So we will do 2 rounds, okay, and we can hold the twist between 30 seconds to 1 minute on each side, right? So I'm going to demonstrate how to do it. So again, it's always nice, okay, before we do the twist, to just stretch the legs forward. Okay, just stretch and straighten the legs forward. And then from this straight extended position of the legs forward, you're going to cross the legs, all right, into the simple cross-legged position. And again, notice if your lumbar spine is rounding too much, or if you have just very tight short hamstrings and stiff back groins. It's always advisable to sit on more height, okay, and to extend the spine up from its root. All right, okay, so I'm going to inhale, lengthen the spine, roll the shoulders back and down to lift and open my chest and to broaden through my collarbones. Now again, I'm going to inhale, lifting the spine. Now as I exhale, I'm going to curl the tail in, pulling the belly in and up, and then I'm going to start to rotate. So I'm going to take my left hand to the outside of the right knee. I'm going to swing my right hand back, okay, behind the left side of the buttock, rolling the shoulders back and down, opening the chest. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, rotate a little bit more. Okay, again, inhale, lifting the spine, lifting through the torso. Exhale, twist a little bit more, working from the base of the spine all the way up to the head. So try not to over-rotate the neck and the head in the twist. Relax the neck and the head. One more time, inhale, lift and lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist a little bit more. And breathe, relax the face. And then very gently, we're going to inhale, exhale, return the neck and head back to the center, and gently unwind from the twist. Now I'm going to start on the other side. Again, inhale, I'm going to pull and lengthen my spine. Exhale, I'm going to pull the belly in and up, and initiating from my belly, I'm going to take my right hand, place it onto the outside of the left knee, swing the left hand back behind the right side of the buttock, roll the shoulders back and down, shoulders are level. Inhale, lift the spine. Exhale, twist, rotate. Again, inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist. So you can keep your right elbow slightly bent, shoulders away from the ears. One more time. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist. Keep the neck and the head soft. Relax the face. Breathe. Feel the broadening across the collarbones, the lift and opening in your chest. And then very gently inhale, exhale. Turn the neck and the head back to the center and slowly unwind from the twist. Okay? So I will do one more time. So we're going to change the cross of the legs. Change the cross of the legs. One more time. Inhale, lift and extend the spine. Roll the shoulders back. And I'm going to pull the belly in and up and start to bring the left hand to the outside of the right knee. Swing the right hand behind the left side of the buttock, roll the shoulders back and down, broaden through the collarbones. With each exhalation, you're going to turn and rotate a little bit more. And with each inhalation, you're going to lift and lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist a little bit more. Neck and head is soft, shoulders dropping away from the ears. Continue to breathe, relax the face. and gently inhale, exhale, pull the belly in and up, and then tilt the neck and the head back to the center and unwind from the twist vertebrae by vertebrae. The last side to finish the second round. Inhale, exhale, pull the belly in and up. Right hand holding on to the outside edge of the left knee. Swing the left hand back behind the right buttock. Roll the shoulders back and down. Lift and open the chest. Inhale, exhale. Twist, rotate a little bit more. Keep the shoulders away from the ears and level. One more time. Inhale, lift the spine. Exhale, twist. So the neck and the head is the last in the twisting action. Then slowly inhale, exhale, rotate the neck and the head back to the center and gently unwind vertebrae by vertebrae. Just sit here for a brief moment and just start to observe your breath. Observe the sensation around your belly, your spine, shoulders, neck, head. Then very gently we're going to release from this observation. So what we just did was 2 rounds of Parivritta Siddhasana, simple cross-legged twist. Okay, so in this twist, it helps to release the lower back very nicely. And also, when we turn and rotate the trunk, okay, it activates the kidneys and the abdominal organs. Therefore, okay, improving the digestion and removing sluggishness. Okay. The next asana is going to be a standing asana posture. It is called Padahastasana, arm and leg pose. Okay, we're going to do it for 4 rounds with breath retention. So let's begin. I'm going to stand up on my feet. Now we are in the standing position with the feet about hip-width distance apart. Okay, we are going to start to activate the feet a little bit. So gently lift the toes up, extend and stretch them forward, pressing them down gently, and just spreading the toes even and wide. Feel the lift on the inner arches, and just sink, all right, the inner outer heel and the back of the heels down to the floor. And now feel the weight on the center of each foot. You can allow the weight to spread upwards evenly to each and every toe. Okay, the top mounts. Allow the weight to spread evenly towards the heels, the inner and the outer foot. Okay, so feel the balance of your weight on your feet. Spread the toes again wide and even to widen the base of the support. Okay, and then from here you're going to roll the shoulders back and down away from the ears. Okay, and just press the shoulder blades in to lift and open the chest, broaden through the collarbones. Now lift the top of the thighs up and press it back towards the thigh bones. Engage and firm the kneecaps. So activate and stabilize the legs. Now from here, I'm going to inhale, exhale, curl the tail and pull the navel in and up. I'm going to extend my arms out to the sides and up over my head. And I'm going to exhale. I'm going to drop my left arm and the hand, all right, onto the side of my left leg. Right arm straight up, fingers spread wide and even. Push the top thighs back, holding the breath. 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, I'm going to lift my left arm back up. Exhale, I'm going to drop my right arm and the hand over to the right side, onto the right side of my leg. Left arm straight up, pushing the top thighs back, holding my breath. 5, 6, 7, 8. And then inhale, I'm gonna lift my arm up, back again. And then now exhale, I'm gonna hinge from my hip, come halfway forward, lifting the chin, lifting the chest, and then slowly folding all the way down, hooking onto my big toe with my index, middle finger and the thumb, elbows out to the side, and pulling with the fingers the trunk closer towards the thighs. Hold the breath. 6, 7, 8. Inhale, lift the chin, look forward, extend the arms forward and up, and with swift inhale, bend back, trusting the hips forward, hold the breath. 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale, fold forward one more time, touch the big toes, and then inhale, lift the chin, look forward, slowly come back up, and then very gently release the arms down to the sides of the body. Okay, so we're going to do the second round of Padahastasana. Again, ground, stabilize and root the feet down to the floor. Activate and stabilize your legs, push the top thighs back. Now inhale, exhale, curl the tail and pull the navel in and up. Extend the arms out to the sides and up over your head. Inhale, exhale, pull the belly in and up. And extend the left arm down to the left side of the leg. Right arm straight up. Hold the breath. Shoulders away from the ears. 6, 7, 8. Inhale, lift the left arm straight up in line with the right. Now again, inhale, exhale. You're going to drop the right arm and the hand to the right side of your leg. You can crawl the right hand down a little bit more. Feel the extension and lift on the left side body. Hold your breath, push the top thighs back, left arm straight up. 6, 7, 8. And then inhale, slowly lift the right arm back in line with the left. Again, inhale, exhale. You're going to fold forward, come down halfway, lift the chin, lift the chest, and then slowly fold all the way down, hooking onto the big toe with your thumb, index finger, and the middle finger, elbows out to the side, and lower the trunk closer towards the thighs. Hold the breath. 6, 7, 8. Lift the chin, look forward, and slowly come back up all the way, trusting your hip forward and bending the back in a gentle arc. Hold the breath. 6, 7, 8. Exhale, fold forward from the hip. Quickly touch the two big toes. Inhale, lift the chin, look forward, come back up. Exhale, release the arms down to the sides of the body. Now, before I continue with the next two rounds, okay, I just want to mention, about the extension of the spine backwards, the back bend action. So try not to just use the lumbar spine or the cervical spine, overstrain it and fall back into the back bend action. All right. Learn how to use the entire length of the spine, each and every vertebrae of the spine, to lift, elongate, and then go into the back bend action. Okay, so you should feel a nice, gentle, smooth arc of your spine, coiling of your spine backwards. Okay, all right. And there should not be any tension on the neck at all. All right, neck should be long, yeah, throat open when you fall back. It stimulates the cervical vertebrae. Okay, now we're going to stand. The other two rounds, I'm going to do a little bit of a modification here. So we are going to stand wider than hip width distance. This is for people with very tight, lower backs, short hamstrings, strained knees. Okay, we want to spread the feet wider apart. Okay, now push the top thighs back. Inhale, exhale, curl the tail and pull the navel in and up. Extend the arms to the side and up. Now inhale, exhale, lower the left arm and the hand to the left side of the leg. Crawl the left hand down a little bit more to feel the extension on the right side body. Hold the breath, face soft, shoulders away from the ears. And 8, inhale, lift the arm back up again. Exhale, lower the right arm and the hand to the right side of the leg. Trunk leaning towards the right side, hold your breath. Push the top thighs back, left arm straight up. 6, 7, 8. Inhale, lift the arm, right arm back up again. Now exhale, fold from the hips, lean forward, lift the chin, lift the chest, bend the knees generously, and lower the trunk towards the thighs. Hold the big toe, elbows out to the sides. Hold your breath. 5, 6, 7, 8. Lift the chin, look forward. Extend your arms forward and up. And exhale out here first. Now inhale, extend the arms, push the top thighs back. And with one swift inhalation, you're going to thrust the hip forward. Extend the spine in a back bend extension, holding the breath. Chin lifted, head dropped back, throat open. And then exhale, slowly bend the knees. Quickly touch the two big toes, and then inhale, lift the arms forward and up. Exhale, release the arms down to the side. And we'll do the last round. Again, ground and stabilize the feet and the legs. Inhale, extend the arms up. Exhale, lower the left hand, arm down to the left side of the leg, lowering the trunk left side. Hold the breath. 6, 7, 8. Inhale, lift the left arm up. Exhale, lower the right arm and the hand down, lowering the trunk towards the right side. Left arm straight up, push the top thighs back. 6, 7, 8. Inhale, lift the right arm in line with the left. Exhale, fold forward halfway. Now slowly bend the knees generously, lowering the trunk all the way down, hooking onto the two big toe, elbows out to the side. Holding the breath. 5, 6, 7, 8. Feel the contact of the waist onto the inner thighs. And then inhale, lift the chin, look forward, slowly straightening the knee. Come back up vertebrae by vertebrae. Exhale out again. Inhale, lift the arms, roll the shoulders back, push the top thighs back. And then you're going to fold backwards, hinging the hips forward, feeling the long, smooth arc of the spine and the coiling of the spine. Hold the breath. And then exhale, bend the knees, slowly bend forward, quickly touch the big toes. Inhale, lift the chin, look forward, straightening the knees. And then exhale, release the arms down to the sides of the body. Just keep your feet stepped wider apart, arms back, right hand holding onto the left hand wrist. Roll the shoulders back and just close your eyes. Chin towards the chest, let go of the neck, let go of the head. And be centered on your feet, hips level, shoulders level. And slowly release and let go. Heel toe, heel toe. When we are folding backwards, into an extension, we don't want to overstrain the neck or the lumbar spine or overtax the weak muscles of the back. So before we go into the backward extension, it's really important to expand, lift, and elongate each and every vertebrae of the spine before going into the backward extension. And to feel smooth gentle arc of the spine or coiling of the spine in a gentle, steady way. Okay, all right. And so therefore, there are a few benefits to this asana as well. I'll just highlight a few. So when we do a few rounds of this asana, okay, it helps to energize the entire body, stimulates the nerves, okay, and increases the blood and the lymph circulation throughout the body. And also most of the endocrine glands are stimulated, including the digestive system. So it strengthens the digestive system. The next movement or mudra or exercise that I'm going to introduce is called the Uddiyana mudra. It is also called Uddiyana bandha. All right, it is a form of abdominal lock exercise. Okay, and I will be doing it for 4 rounds, again with breath retention. Okay, so this is done standing up. All right, so I'm going to stand up. So we are coming into the standing position, feet is hip width distance apart. Spread the toes, lift the arches of your feet, ground and stabilize the feet to the ground. Okay, now I'm going to inhale, I'm going to hinge from the hip, I'm going to fold slightly forward. I'm going to take my hands just above my knees. Okay, I'm going to take a breath in, and I'm going to exhale it out with a sound. I'm going to pull the belly in and up strongly, holding the breath for 8 seconds. 7, 8. I'm going to inhale and gently come back to the center. So we're going to do 3 more rounds like this. Again, inhale, roll the shoulders back and down. Exhale, hinge from the hip. And bring the hands just above your knees. Again, inhale, exhale. And slowly coming back up to the center. Inhale, exhale, bending from the hip, hands above the knees. Inhale, exhale. Pull the belly in and up, holding the breath for 8 seconds. Inhale and gently coming back to the center. I'll do the last round here. Again, inhale, roll the shoulders back and down. Keep the chest lifted and open. Broaden through the collarbones. Hinge from the hip. Fold forward halfway. Hands above the knees. Inhale. And slowly lift back up into the straight position. All right, just extend your feet a little wider than hip width distance. Right hand holding onto your left hand wrist. Relax the shoulders. And just drop the chin towards the chest gently. And just observe your breath. Observe the sensation around the belly. And then slowly release, let go of the hands, and I'm gonna sit down. Okay, so we just did 4 rounds of the Uddiyana mudra or the Uddiyana bandha, abdominal lock, and I'm just going to talk a little bit about the benefits of this mudra or exercise. Okay, when we are folding forward and pulling the belly in and up, we are activating the organs of digestion. So it helps to strengthen the digestive system, okay, releases toxins out from the body, and also it helps to improve the blood and lymph circulation throughout the whole body. The next asana is Bhujangasana, or the cobra posture. Again, I will do it for 4 rounds, and this involves breath retention. Okay, so let me demonstrate. We'll do it together. All right, so we're going to lie on our belly in the prone position, all right, for the cobra. Okay, so we can have a folded blanket to support our pubic bone and the pelvis. That also helps to reduce the angle of the lumbar curve. Okay, so I'm going to lie on my belly. So get the pubic bone and the pelvis, all right, pressing gently against the support. And I'm going to bring my feet together, my legs together. And I'm going to just lower my chest down to the floor, forehead down. And I'm going to bring my hands in line with my ears, okay, elbows scooting in towards the side body. I'm going to press the sacrum, tailbone in, pressing the pubic bone down towards the floor, and I'm engaging my thighs by pressing the tops of the feet and the toes down to the floor, right? Keep descending the legs and the feet down to the floor. And I'm going to take a deep conscious breath in and letting that go. Again, I'm going to inhale, pressing each and every finger down. I'm going to lift the front of my chest, okay, the front of the body forward and up, straightening my arms and coiling my back into gentle arc, looking up, holding the breath, shoulders away from the ears. 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale, vertebrae by vertebrae, lower the body down to the floor. Okay, and I'm gonna do the second round. Feet together, legs together. Press the tops of the feet and the toes down, and draw the tailbone deep in. Roll the shoulders away from the ears, elbows to the sides of the body. Inhale, lift the chin, look forward, and lift the front of the chest, straightening the arms, and coming into a backward extension, looking up towards the sky, holding the breath. 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale, slowly release vertebrae by vertebrae. Okay, we will do 2 more rounds, and here we're still going to keep the legs and the feet together, but I'm going to draw my hands towards the lower ribs, elbows, all right, pressing in towards the side body, shoulders back and away. Now I'm going to inhale, lifting my chin and lifting the front of the chest, torso upwards, and keeping the elbows slightly bent, looking forward. Okay, head in a neutral position, and hold the breath. 6, 7, 8. Exhale, release. One more time. Take a breath in and release that out. All right. Pressing onto the tops of your feet and the toes. Press the pubic bone down. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale. Lift the front of the body forward and up. Elbows slightly bent. Look forward. Hold the breath. Broadening through your collarbones. Lift in the chest. 6, 7, 8. Exhale. Slowly release. Now you can fold your elbows, rest the center of the forehead, and just spread your feet, legs out to the side. Let go of the toes. Breathe into the sensation around your lower back, your sacrum. shoulders, neck, upper back, belly. And then very gently, you're going to release, and you can go into a very brief child's pose to release the spine. Let go of the shoulders, let go of the neck, let go of the lower spine. And then very slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, coming back up into the neutral spinal sitting position. So what we just did was 4 rounds of the Bhujangasana, or the cobra posture, okay, with breath retention. Before I go into the benefits, again, I want to say that if you're a complete beginner and you're doing this asana, it's better to have your elbows slightly bent and you're just coming upwards a little bit, all right, but keep the opening in the chest and broadening through the collarbones, and just have your gaze level with the horizon or slightly lower. So this will give you the opportunity to focus on elongating each and every vertebrae of the spine and you engaging the entire back to go into the back bend extension. And one day when you're ready, all right, you can come up all the way with straight arms, coil the back in a nice arc, and you can look up and the chest is in a vertical position, right? And all the time we are putting pressure on the lower abdomen. So I want to talk a little bit about the benefits here, okay? So since we are putting an outward pressure on the abdomen, the abdominal area, all right, is activated. So this gradual pressure and activation helps to strengthen, all right, the organs of digestion like the liver, pancreas, all right? And this asana also has the power to relieve indigestion, constipation, okay, stomach ache, dysentery, and other abdominal disorders. Right? All right, the next asana which I'm going to demonstrate is done in the lying down supine position, okay, lying down on our backs. It is called Utthata Paschimottanasana, full head to knee posture, right? And we're going to do it for 4 rounds, and this also involves breath retention, right? So I will show it to you lying down. Okay, so here we are lying down in the supine position on our back. Again, the legs are extended and straightened in the Supta Tadasana position. Legs and the feet together, toes pointing up. Okay, and from this position, I'm going to keep my hips level. I'm going to extend my arms over the head and towards the back. Okay, feeling the opening on my armpits. Now, I'm going to take a deep conscious breath in. Exhale, I'm going to lift my trunk up, raise the body, pressing the top thighs down. I'm going to go in a slow-mo. So I'm going to hook onto the big toe with my thumb, index finger, and the middle finger. Elbows out to the side, hinging from the hip, pulling the trunk all the way down and bringing the forehead towards the knee. And press the entire back of your legs down to the floor. Hold your breath. 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, lift the chin, look forward, extend the arms back up, and lean the trunk back down to the floor. Okay, reposition yourself on the mat. Again, take a deep breath in. Exhale, I'm going to lift my trunk, raise the body, look forward. Extend the chin, lift the chest, hook onto the big toe, and elbows out to the sides, and slowly pulling my trunk all the way down, forehead to the knees, shoulders away from the ears, holding the breath. 6, 7, 8. Inhale, lift the chin, look forward, and slowly release back down again. Okay, so the next 2 rounds I'm going to do with a little bit of a modification and supporting with props. Okay, so if you have really, short hamstrings and strained knees or bad back, okay, you can do it, all right, from the sitting position and have a little bit of a bend on your knees. Okay, let me just show one more time in the lying down position, all right, without the props but keeping the knees bent. Okay, inhale, I'm going to take my arms over the head, and exhale, I'm going to lift my body up and gently bending the knees a little bit, hooking onto the big toe, elbows out to the side and bearing my forehead between the knees, chest to thighs. Hold the breath, shoulders away from the ears. Keep the chest lifted and open and broadening through the collarbones. And 8, inhale, straightening the legs and slowly lying back down. Okay, gently going to bend the knees. I'm going to roll over to my side and come into the seated position. So I will show you one more time, but with slightly different variation here. So we can do this Paschimottanasana just in the seated position, right? We will come into the seated Dandasana position. And I can roll if you have a blanket, just roll the blanket into a nice roll and then just put it underneath your knees, okay? Underneath your knees, and make sure hips are level and both the sitting bones are evenly anchored down to the floor. And I'm going to extend my arms forward and up, flexing my feet, pointing the toes straight up. Exhale, I'm going to fold forward, hinging from the hips. Either I hold on to the ankles, outside of the ankles, or hook onto my big toes, elbows out to the side, forehead down to the knees. Shoulders away from the ears, hold the breath. 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, lift the chin, look forward, and slowly extend the arms up with long side body. Exhale, release the arms down to the sides. And just observe your breath here. Okay, and then gently release. All right. Okay, we just did 4 rounds of Utthita Paschimottanasana, and I showed variations also of how to do it with props as well. Okay, here again, right, if you have short or tight hamstrings, keep a gentle bend on your knees, and also if your knees are strained, you can bend your knees a little bit. And either you use a blanket roll, or if you have a bolster, a yoga bolster, okay, you can also scoot it underneath your knees. All right, okay, so there are a few benefits to this asana as well. And again, when we're folding forward, bringing the forehead to the knees and compressing the organs of the stomach, right, we are activating and stimulating and strengthening the digestive organs. Okay, and this asana also has the power and the capacity to remove acidity, all right, from the blood. Okay, it works on the spleen, the appendix, and the kidneys. All right, finally, we are going to lie down in the relaxation pose. It is also called Shavasana, or the corpse posture. Okay, and so we're going to, of course, do it lying down, and we will do it together. Just have a blanket with you, or a yoga bolster if you have one. All right. Okay. So we're gonna first, okay, sit with the knees pointing up to the sky and the feet on the ground. And here I want you to see if your feet are equidistant with each other and your legs are not rearing off to one side. Okay, Now it's important to lay on the ground symmetrically as much as you can, because then it lets you enter into the state of profound relaxation, and it also helps to circulate the energy evenly, equally throughout the entire body. Okay, so now I'm going to lean back. I'm scooting my sit bones forward. I'm going to just press onto my elbows. Again, I'm going to notice if my legs are veering off to one side. Okay, and then slowly I'm going to descend my lower rib cage, middle rib cage, and the top rib cage down to the floor. And I'm going to bring my neck and the head gently down. Now, if you have the tendency to scoot your chin all the way up and press the back part of your brain, okay, then I would suggest you take a folded blanket and then just bring it, all right, underneath to support the cervical spine and to support the neck, so that the forehead is higher than the chin. So this allows your gaze to be directed inwards towards the heart space, and it draws the attention inward. Okay, now I'm going to straighten my legs forward one by one. Again, if your lower back is aching, you can take a blanket roll, put it under your knee, or a yoga bolster, put it under the knees. And you're very gently going to spread your arms out to the side and just spread it about 45-degree angle to the side. So this creates space between the armpits and your upper arms. Okay, and allow the palms to face up towards the sky, and allow the fingers to go naturally on their own. And try to just drop the top of the shoulders down to the floor to lift and widen the chest. Roll the inner upper arms to lift the chest towards the head. And drop the outer shoulders down and notice the broadening across your collarbones. Okay? And if you feel that your lumbar is still tight, then you can just lift the buttocks slightly higher. Take your fingers, pull onto the flesh of the buttock muscles away from the lower back to release the lower back, and then gently bring the buttocks down, and then straighten your legs one by one. Okay, so we're gonna close the eyes. So eyes are gently closed, and just allow the entire length of the spine, your neck and your head, to descend towards the earth. And relax from the crown of the head to the tip of your fingers. Relax from the crown of the head to the tip of your toes. And let go of your legs from the inner groins. And let go from your inner knees, inner ankles. Drop the feet and the toes and the legs out to the sides. And relax all the limbs in the body. And feel a gentle expansion, openness across your front body. Spaciousness across your front body. Now start to relax all the senses in your body. Eyes are gently closed. Eyes sinking into the eye sockets. Draping the eyelids gently over the eyeballs, lowering the eyeballs to the lower lid of the eyes, making sure there is no pressure between the eyelids, releasing the skin around the outer corners of the eyes and softening the area of your temples, relaxing the skin on your forehead, relaxing the nose, relaxing your nostrils as you start to observe your breath. Relaxing your throat, relaxing your tongue, and dropping the tongue to the lower palate of the mouth. Relaxing your ears, relaxing your eardrums, receding the eardrums to the back of the skull. And relaxing the brain. Letting go completely, softening, melting each and every part of your body and your senses towards the core of the earth. Nothing to do, nowhere to go, just to be. Allow it to be. Very gently, mindfully and consciously bring the attention of your breath and awareness to the sensations in your body, mind. Slowly start to introduce subtle movement to the body. Move the fingers, wriggle the toes. And then slowly start to stretch the arms and the legs. And then slowly bring the legs and the feet together and just keep an overall body stretch. Let go. Bend the knees. And bring the knees towards the chest. And just cradle side to side to release the lumbar sacrum. And gentle massage on the abdominals. And slowly roll over to the right side in the fetal position. Head to knee, knee to head. And notice the sensation on the entire length of your spine. And the space between your shoulder blades. Then when your lower back is ready, you're going to drop your forehead down. And with the support of your hands, you're going to come up into the neutral spinal sitting position. And just for a moment, just close your eyes. And once again, just notice the sensations on your entire body coming out from this deep state of relaxation. And slowly soften into that observation. Open your eyes. So, we have just come out from the deep state of relaxation, Shavasana. Okay? And